Today, we are going to learn something very important for NEET, the taxonomic hierarchy. Now, you may wonder, why do we need a hierarchy? Think of a library. Books are not scattered randomly. They are arranged shelf by shelf, subject by subject, until you find the exact book you need. Similarly, in biology, scientists classify organisms step by step, starting from broad groups and narrowing down to the most specific. And here's the catch. All the examples given in your NCRT can be directly asked in NEET MCQs. So in this video, we will go through all those examples. Mango, wheat, pea, human, cat, dog and lion one by one with their full hierarchy. Let's begin. First, we will see the taxonomic hierarchy of the mango tree, scientifically known as Mangifera indica. At the top level, mango belongs to the kingdom Plantae. All plants, big or small, tall trees or tiny grasses, come under this kingdom. They are multicellular, have cell walls made of cellulose, and perform photosynthesis using sunlight. Just like all plants, mango is green and makes its own food. Next, mango is placed under the division Angiospermae. Division or phylum Angiospermae, also known as the flowering plants. What makes angiosperms special? They produce flowers, fruits, and seeds enclosed within fruits. If you think about it, mango is a perfect example. First comes a flower, then the delicious fruit, and inside it, the seed. Within angiosperms, mango belongs to the class Dicotyledonnae. Class Dicotyledonnae or dicots. How do we recognize a dicot? Simple. The seed has two cotyledons or seed leaves. Leaves usually have a net-like venation. Flowers often have petals and multiples of 4 or 5. Mango seeds and leaves clearly show these dicot features. Going one step narrower, mango comes under the order Sapindales. This order includes many well-known trees like mango, cashew, and citrus. These plants usually have compound leaves and bear fruits that are often fleshy and juicy. So mango has good company here with cashew and oranges. Next comes the family Anacardiaceae, also known as the cashew family. This family includes plants like mango, cashew, pistachio, and even poison ivy. They are known for their economic importance as many produce edible fruits and nuts. Mango fits right in, being one of the most popular fruits worldwide. Within the family, mango belongs to the genus Mangifera. This genus contains about 70 species of tropical fruiting trees, most of which are native to South and Southeast Asia. All of them produce juicy, fleshy fruits, but the most famous of all is our own very mango. Finally, we reach the most specific level, the species. The scientific name of mango tree is Mangifera indica. Mangifera is the genus name and indica tells us it's originated in India. Together, they form the binomial name Mangifera indica. This is the sweet golden fruit that we enjoy in summer, king of fruits, rich in vitamins and loved all over the world. We have more examples of organisms explained in NCRT biology under taxonomic hierarchy. Now we will compare the hierarchy of three family animals, cat, dog, and lion. By studying them side by side, you will see how closely or distantly related these animals are. Now let's compare them at each level. All three belong to kingdom Animalia because they are multicellular, eukaryotic, and heterotrophic. So here they are all the same. Next, they all fall under phylum Chordata because they have a notochord, dorsal nerve cord, and backbone. Still the same. Moving to class Mammalia, again, all three are mammals. They give birth to young ones, have mammary glands, and are warm-blooded. No difference yet. Cat, dog, and lion, three of them belong to order Carnivora, meat-eating animals. So all three are still together here too. Now the family divides them. Cat and lion fall under family Felidae, the cat family. And dog belongs to family Canidae, the dog family. So at this levels, dog gets separated from cat and lion. Now within Felidae, lion belongs to genus Panthera, cat belongs to genus Pilus. And in Canidae, dogs belongs to genus Canis. Now we see cat and lion also part ways. Now finally, the species. The species names are cat, Felis catus, that is domestic cat, and dog Canis lupus familiaris, domestic dog, lion Panthera leo, the lion. So, species is the most specific level that identifies each animal uniquely. We will see the other examples. Taxonomic hierarchy of three very important plants from your NCERT: pea, wheat, and potato. They are frequently asked in NEET and board exams. And if we study them side by side, we can understand not just their classification but also their similarities and differences. So let's start from the broadest level, kingdom, and go all the way down to the species. Kingdom, Plantae. All three, pea, wheat, and potato, belong to the kingdom Plantae. This means they are multicellular, eukaryotic, autotrophic organisms capable of photosynthesis. So, at this highest level, they are the same. Division, Angiospermae. Next, they all fall under the division Angiospermae, the flowering plants. What does this mean? They all produce flowers, fruits, and seeds enclosed within fruits. So, still no difference between them. Here comes the first difference. Class: Dicotyledonnae versus Monocotyledonnae. Pea and potato belong to the class Dicotyledonnae. Wheat, on the other hand, belongs to the class Monocotyledonnae. As I already explained with Mangifera indica, dicots have two cotyledons, reticulate or net-like venation in leaves, and flower parts usually in multiples of 4 or 5. Monocots have only one cotyledon, parallel venation in leaves, and flower parts in multiples of 3. So at the class level, wheat separates from pea and potato. Coming to order, pea belongs to the order Fabaceae. Potato belongs to the order Solanaceae. Wheat belongs to the order Poales. Here we clearly see that each one has branched off into a different evolutionary path. Family. Family is where things get interesting. Pea belongs to the family Fabaceae, the legume family, same family as beans, pulses, and lentils. Potato belongs to the family Solanaceae, the nightshade family, which also includes tomato, brinjal, and chili. Wheat belongs to the family Poaceae or Gramineae, the grass family, which also includes rice, maize, and barley. So by now, they are in completely different families, showing how distant they are from each other. Here comes genus and species. Finally, let's go down to the most specific levels. Pea belongs to the genus Pisum, species Pisum sativum. Potato belongs to the genus Solanum, species Solanum tuberosum. Wheat belongs to the genus Triticum, species Triticum aestivum. Here we reach their scientific names, the exact address of each species. At higher levels, many organisms look similar, but as we narrow down, we see how they branch out into different categories. Understanding this parallel classification not only helps in NEET MCQs, but also gives us a clear picture of how diverse the plant kingdom really is. Now, we're going to explore something fascinating: the taxonomic hierarchy of the common housefly. Yes, the tiny insect that buzzes around our homes actually has a very structured scientific classification. Let's break it down step by step from the broadest category, the kingdom, all the way down to the narrowest, the species. The housefly belongs to the kingdom Animalia. That means it is an animal, a multicellular eukaryotic organism that depends on consuming food for energy. Next, we go one step down to the phylum Arthropoda. Houseflies are arthropods because they have a segmented body, a tough exoskeleton made of chitin, and jointed legs. Within arthropods, they belong to the class Insecta. Insects have three main body parts: head, thorax, and abdomen, along with compound eyes and a pair of antennae. The housefly is a perfect example. Now comes the order Diptera. Di means two and ptera means wings. So Diptera are insects with a single pair of functional wings, just like our housefly. Within Diptera, houseflies belong to the family Muscidae. Members of this family are known for their association with humans and animals often found around food and waste. The genus is Musca. The groups include flies that are closely related, sharing many physical and behavioral traits. Finally, we reach the species level, Musca domestica. This is a scientific name of the common housefly. Domestica comes from the Latin meaning of the home because houseflies are usually found living around human habitats. So students, in today's video, we explored the concept of taxonomic hierarchy as explained in your NCERT Biology first chapter, The Living World. We looked at several examples step by step, starting from mango, cat, dog, lion, potato, wheat, pea, and finally we even discussed the housefly. I explained them parallelly so that you could clearly see how different organisms fit into the scientific classification system. And of course, the most important example for us humans, Homo sapiens, I have already explained it in a separate video. I'll provide the link here, so don't forget to check that out after this video. So, with all these examples together, you now have a complete understanding of how taxonomic hierarchy works. See you in the next video. Until then, keep studying smart, stay motivated, and keep chasing your dream while cool. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you for watching the video.
Crack me bio.